The cost of the crystal. Well, this has a direct relationship to the size of the crystal. Sometimes the recommended size may be impossible to afford.
Well, there is a belief that the size of the stone has some effect. Now, there are several schools of thought in this. I know people who specify the weight of the stone, and I also know astrologers who will say, don't worry about the weight of the stone, just buy what you can afford. Because if you're going to ask a man who's not doing so well in business to wear a 7-carat yellow sapphire or Kanaka Pushparagam, and if he's not going to be able to buy it, I mean, how is this going to work for him? So maybe that's why some people feel, well, just pick up a stone that you can afford and wear it. And then maybe as you go along, you can graduate to bigger stones. But there are against natural limits to the size of the stone that can be worn.
It's just like a medicine, like how a person needs 50 mg and the other person may need a slightly higher caratage. The same way the gemstone, the amount of the gemstone required by a person to be worn is definitely decided by the gemologist. And I basically would suggest that anything for precious stones, 1 to 3 carats would be the best choice, because above 3 carats, when you wear above 3 carats, first thing is that people could take you for a major ride, 1. 2, it will not suit your energy level too much, and as a result of which it's best that you stick on to this level.
We have a relationship between the strength of the planet and the size. We keep certain thing at a normal, like for example 2 carats of blue sapphire or ruby or something. Then if the planet is extremely weak, we make it slightly more, but at no point of time it will be more than 4 carats. Then weight means, for example, you just cannot have a very heavy gem, because what happens with a heavy gem is this particular vibration will get so much more, and obviously the other colors will go down in energy.
As I told you, the caratage that a person wears is very, very important to have an effect on the person. When you want to cause change, when you want a particular gem to cause change, then it's very, very necessary that you wear precious stones between 1 and 3 carats, and when it comes to semi-precious stones, you can wear anywhere between 3 and 11 carats. Now, coming to, there is one particular precious stone, the coral, which you can definitely wear up to 8 to 12 grams. Now, when I relate to carat and then suddenly grams, I'd like to explain that 5 carats is equal to 1 gram. So, coral is the only gem that you can wear a slightly higher caratage.
The size is not so important if you use a stone for yourself. If it's for a whole room or a hall or a school, then of course a bigger size is more effective. Numerologists, astrologers, they tend to prescribe a stone 3, 4, 5 carat, 4.5. Now, when they prescribe an expensive stone, a ruby, sapphire, emerald, diamond of 2, 3, 4, 5 carat, if it's very good quality, cost lakhs. So most people who are not so rich, who are prescribed the 4 carat ruby, emerald, sapphire, they end up buying a bad stone just because it's big, while a small one works much, much, much better if it's pure.
If something that's good for you, go ahead and wear it. Don't worry about the genesis and the history and the value of everything. If it works for you, it works for you.